What's going on, everybody? Dave here at the Reef Aquarium Shop in Indianapolis, Indiana. We get a lot of questions here at the Reef, most of them tank related, but then we also get a lot of questions about us, what we do, how we do it. So I thought I would start making a video series about the most frequently asked questions about us. In this first video, we're going to go over one of our most frequently asked questions. Where do you get your fish? How do you get your stuff in? Where does it come from? Do you fly it in? Are people delivering it to you? And the answer is yes. So in any given week, we tend to get about 4 to 8 shipments in, and that's per week, and that's spread out between both saltwater and freshwater. For saltwater, it's anywhere from like 1 to 3 shipments typically. Sometimes we'll push that to 4 if we've got like maybe a coral specific shipment coming in. We get different types of things from different vendors. Like the majority of our clownfish comes from one vendor. We get a lot of corals flown in from overseas. Some of our saltwater shipments are delivered to us. The rest of them we will typically have to pick up at the airport, which is a run similar to what you're about to see. For freshwater, oh man, we get a lot of freshwater in every week. It's a minimum of 3 shipments, but lately we've actually been averaging about 4 or 5 shipments per week just on the freshwater side. I think only one of those freshwater shipments is typically delivered to our door at this point. The rest of them are actually flown in. Freshwater is another one where we will get typically a shipment flown in from overseas. Some of our local vendors, more local vendors anyway. We have some up in Michigan. We have one down in Georgia that drives to us. Our Florida suppliers, they're typically going to fly those in. Today's shipment, which is what you're going to see us picking up, is our freshwater shipment that we get in from Florida it used to be Thursdays, and now it's Fridays. Typically we got this shipment before the store opens, but during these times we have been seeing later and later flights. What you're about to see is actually typically stuff that happens before the store even opens, but right now we've got to do it all on the floor. That has challenges in itself, but we all do our part and we do what we have to make everything happen and bring in all these cool fish for you guys. Even during these times of pandemic where the flights have been delayed, the nice thing is that since we have such a variety of suppliers, we are still able to keep pretty much all of our variety that we've always had in stock in the store right now. We have so much tank space and we love filling that tank space with a variety of fish that you typically don't see anywhere else. We still have all your bread and butters, and even now we have all those unique oddballs and those harder to find fish. Again, some things right now are still a lot harder to find than they used to be. The question is, where do you get your fish and how do you bring it in? And hopefully I've answered that question, and what you will see next is an airport run where we go get the fish, bring it back. We're going to show you us pulling them out of the box, sticking them in the tank. As you're watching this, just remember that this is only one of our 5 shipments on the freshwater side this week, and that was in addition to the 3 saltwater shipments that we got in this week. You guys have really been wanting to work on your tanks and get some new stuff in there because you've kind of been stuck at home, and it's a project that you can do, and it's very rewarding. It's really cool to see either people get back into the hobby or jump into this hobby for the first time, and that's very encouraging. Here is Kevin and I going on an airport run to go get one of our freshwater shipments. Alright, so before we get started, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button there. If you dig the content, hit that bell notification as well to let you know every time we upload new content. And if you find something you like in this video, give that a like as well. So we're coming up on the airport.
Yeah.
What are we picking up today?
This is a rudiment shipment. So this like 7 in the morning. And now it's like 12:15 in the afternoon.
So, how many shipments a week do we pick up at the warehouse or at the airport?
This is like the 4th one this week, and we got another one coming in tonight. Yeah, so anywhere from 4 to 6 a week.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then we're still getting other stuff by ground.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's what, 3?
Yeah. On top of that.
3 or 4 suppliers on top of that, just direct rate. And we got that new one this week.
That's a lot of fish every week.
Dude, we do go through a lot of fish every week.
Yeah.
Did I tell you that I found, and I haven't seen these on the list forever,
Okay.
the samurai chocolates gummies. Samurai chocolate gummies, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So they're going to come in next week. And I also got a nice selection of Africans coming in too. So
And we are at the airport now, looking at the control tower. We
Yep.
got to go off to the side of this service road to go to the building where we pick up our fish.
Why are you just look at us, man? Why not show them where we're at?
I will.
Okay. See, I don't know how he does it. They say, hey, go to the airport. Okay.
All right, I guess.
Take a check. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yep. So tonight's shipment is coming in at 10:33, and it's corals from Tonga. Here's what happened.
10:30 tonight?
10:30 tonight. 10:33.
10:33 tonight.
Yes.
Are you going to be here?
No. Why?
Why?
Because of the pandemic. The cargo normally would close about 2 in the morning.
Okay.
Now it's 10 p.m.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to go in there and just really beg him. Hey, come on, man. I will be here at 10:13 when he's got to drive it over here anyways. We can get the paperwork done, all of it done. Just give it to me and let me go. If not, I got to be back at 6 in the morning to pick him up.
Right.
And
Back up.
yeah. So I think we're going to restock all of our corals out of the warehouse today. And then all of this, if I can't get them tonight, we'll go into the troughs and over at the warehouse and be conditioned and brought in. Because they're going to, if I have to wait till morning, they're going to come in really rough.
Yeah.
Real rough. All right. We'll be back. So here's a question for you, Todd. I know you guys closed at 10 tonight, right? I have a shipment of corals coming in at 10:33. Really? What time are you guys open in the morning?
5:15.
5:15? Okay. Well, looks like I'm here at 5:15 in the morning picking up corals.
Yeah.
Fudge!
Do what we gotta.
Yeah. But we are doing what we need to do to help support Southwest and their venture to stay in business.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for these great cargo guys, the world would stand still.
That's true.
That is true.
So there's our ship.
Yeah. It goes.
Yeah.
Loaded and ready to go.
Yeah. And you know what? In all honesty, this is the only airline, and I've had our shippers try to get us to change for their convenience. But Southwest is on track 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And usually when it's gone awry, they're already on top of it by the time I find out it went awry.
Oh, yeah.
So just because, it's not always the cheapest, but it's always the most dependable. Hey, look, there's Dan. We're letting the public know where we get our stuff from and how it comes in. So now when this is cold out, this don't go in the back of my truck. We'll actually pack it all up inside the cab to make sure everything stays nice and warm. Man, since you the boss, you are cargo man. Yes. I got livestock arriving at 10:30 tonight. I can be here. I can be in here before they close and do all the paperwork and pay the money. If they can just hand them over the fence to me. 5:15.
Is it 10:30 early you're coming in?
Yeah.
We're not staying open late till get to August now.
Okay.
5:15.
So 5:15. Okay. I just thought I'd ask me.
Worth a shot.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we all have to do what we got to do to keep doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
Glad to support Southwest.
Thank you.
All right, see you in the
Thanks,
morning.
guys.
Alright, so we picked up the fish,
Yeah,
heading back to the shop.
heading back to the shop.
How long have these fish been in a box?
These guys were packed yesterday morning,
Okay.
bright and early, so they've probably been in the box for about 30 hours at this point.
Okay.
Not a big deal. Runemans, which is one of our main suppliers. Absolutely love those guys down there in Miami. Oh
Yeah.
my lord, they got a great operation.
Great operation.
Great operation.
Nice facilities.
Yeah, but you know what I've noticed? You know what I noticed? They've got another facility overseas in where is it? Denmark.
Yeah, because
Right.
they're Europe based.
Yeah, they're European. So I follow their Denmark location on Facebook.
Yep.
Well, I'd be seeing all these really cool fish in
Yeah.
Denmark,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, yo, Miami, what is your issue?
I wonder if a lot of that's just a market thing, or even stocking, like, you know, just back and forth between a sister company overseas. I'm sure is way different than
Oh yeah, yeah.
having something.
Well,
naturally,
the hobby's different over there than it is here.
Europe and Germany especially seems to be like 3 to 5 years ahead of everyone else when they with their products and you know, with their technologies and aquarium keeping.
Absolutely, it's crazy stuff.
Crazy.
Crazy for loving you.
That's why we keep our eye on the market over there. See what's going to hit our market in 3 to 5 years.
Yeah. See, I can't believe they've got this shut down
Yeah.
for the next 5 weeks.
Stage your construction.
Oh, it's easier just to do it all at one time.
Is it?
Not for me, dude. But they say it'll be really nice when it's done.
It better be.
It should be.
I want to find that mascot that we used.
What's that?
Because you and yeah. I think everyone says they have a cute baby. My baby is cuter than your baby.
5:15 in the morning. Wow.
Sorry.
Man, it is what it is. I figure if I go knock it out at 5:15, I should be home by 10:30, 11.
Yeah.
Now, wait a minute.
We
now.
didn't have an
Okay.
oar, so we had to use a 2x4
Yeah.
to steer your boat on your lake.
It's an acre and a half retention pond.
Yes.
Every night there's a food truck that shows up.
Yeah.
And he sets up business right here.
Yeah.
And that man is busy. Did
Final
you
resting place of
know?
a lot of famous people.
Do you know that the highest geographical point in Indiana is inside of Crown Hill,
Really?
and it's Riley's tomb. All
Indiana
party in the
should be
parking
okay.
lot.
Yeah.
They're out dancing, having a good time.
They're doing the slide,
Uh-huh.
doing the pump.
At least, they're social distanced.
And they were social distance.
they
they were actually,
Yeah.
yeah. They're like hours.
When you
doing
said
that.
bicycle, my mind went,
Bicycle, bicycle.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride it now.
Yeah, that's
So that's what was going through my head the whole time you were telling me that story.
the incorrect lyrics. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of meat this is. See, I almost said I. No, it's going to be a we thing. It's
Yeah.
got to be a we thing. This is going to
Gotta
take
be.
everybody's work. If we can pull this off, we are going to blow the Midwest freaking away.
Ooh, a lot of sail pins.
Yeah.
Not nice.
SMRs. You can tell they're gonna have pretty good color here in about an hour.
They're gonna, yeah.
Short tails.
Ooh, nice ones. Red velvets. We went to the airport and we brought all those fish back to the store. Now the fish have been acclimated and dropped into the tanks. It is now time to go live on Facebook and show everybody what we have in stock. What's going on, guys? Dave here at the Reef Aquarium Shop in Indianapolis, Indiana. It is Friday and we have so many fish in this week to show you. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you saw something you liked, give that video a like and be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell notification as well for updates on our most recent content. Thanks for watching and we'll see you later.